Texas, Hawkins ISD, for some Friday night district play for your Waskom Wildcats.
It's the first time we've broadcast from Hawkins. I'm not sure if we ever been to this field before we started doing this or not. It kind of looks familiar.
Well, they haven't had the turf. I think maybe this is the second year or third, and they have a brand new press box on the visitor side that we're in.
It's a nice press box, but no internet, no Wi-Fi tonight, folks. So we're going to try to record the game and upload it for you later, but you can always catch us on KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas.
Yes, and we should be having our radio feed going through our YouTube Waskom Football Live. And like Julie said, we'll update with a whole video of the game for tomorrow. And for those that were hoping to catch video tonight, we may can pop up some small phone videos for you, but we couldn't get any access to the internet here in Hawkins tonight.
No one wanted to share a Wi-Fi password.
No, they had a ton of Wi-Fi connections. I went up in the press box. I went over in the coach's box. Everybody seemed to not know what it was, but I didn't run into the superintendent or the IT guy, so they may have it. And so we're up here. We have a nice place, though, on the visitor side. It's the first time I've seen a box of this quality on a smaller school for the visitor side.
Yes, it's very nice.
It almost looks like their home side. I went over to the home side press box, and it's just slightly larger than this.
Okay.
Yep. So you probably hear the game going on there if you're following us there on the call.
Not the game.
I mean the background of the game fixing to begin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. You got me there. Julie's quick tonight, folks. She's on her game. And Hawkins' team is out there. It was senior night for the Hawkins Hawks.
Hawkins Hawks.
Is that right? Hawkins Hawks. And the Waskom Wildcats, have you seen them come out yet,
I have not seen them come out yet. I see the inflatable blown up, but no boys on the field yet.
So it looks like we're 6 minutes, 35 seconds away from starting the game. And they're introducing the officials and some of the game activities. So we're going to take a quick break, and hopefully the Waskom Wildcats make it out here in just a moment.
3-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
All right, we're back here in Hawkins ISD. Mm-hmm. The Wildcats have made it out.
Michael's getting them on his phone, but my camera will not get that corner of the end zone. The way their box is, like Michael said, it's really nice up here, and it's a nice setup, but their windows are narrow with a frame, and so it is hard to get those corners of the end zones.
So we got the coaches on one side. We're not sure which side is defense and which side is offense.
Most small schools, though, when they're looking at putting in press boxes, they're not thinking of video, or they weren't until a few years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
We ever get a new one in Waskom, we'll definitely be thinking about the windows and the frames and make a good setup for a video, if it ever happens.
Got some Wildcat fans in that view. They probably are not wanting any video of them. So the Wildcats out there. We have a recap from last week. We had a barn burner in Waskom, Jimmy E. Cox Stadium. The Waskom Wildcats were taking on their rival, the Battle of Farm Road 9.
Look at their sign. It says Hawkins hunting season is now open. That's a neat sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign. And the Waskom Wildcats defeated the used to be undefeated Elysian Fields Jackets for 2025. The Jackets are now 8-1 thanks to your Waskom Wildcats.
Was that just last Friday?
Yeah, last Friday.
It already seems like that was a long time ago.
Last Friday, Waskom Wildcats beat the Elysian Fields Jackets, and here comes your Waskom Wildcats. They'll be looking here to cap off the district play against Hawkins Hawks. Julie and I didn't go catch any of what the official tie breaks are for this district. Region 10, the Wildcats are 2A Division I Region 10. It was a three-way tie after tonight if everything plays out, because the Elysian Jackson was playing in Halton. If Halton was able to knock off the Jackets, that would mess up the tie. And but on paper, likely the Wildcats, the Jackets, and the Bearcats will have a three-way tie, and then it goes to the tie break. But we'll get to that closer to the end of the game. Julie will follow some of the games, and we'll kind of know that and kind of have a target for where your Wildcats will fall for playoffs next week.
All right, thank you so much.
So it looks like now the teams are out there, the Waskom Wildcats, the Hawkins Hawks. They're going to rise for the national anthem.
Lord, we thank you for this beautiful day and the opportunity to come together as one community. We ask your blessings on every player, coach, and fan that is here tonight. Give the athletes strength and focus, and be respectful.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Tex Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Tex Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Tex Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
All right, back here, Hawkins ISD, your Waskom Wildcat captains are heading out on the field. Have number 22, Tank Espy, that's not suited up. It's probably out for the season with a injury. Number 3, Davion Buffin. He was a senior for the Wildcats. You have number 6, Chris Hernandez, senior. Have number 10, And Joe has number 10 this week. He had 2 last week. Number 10, Joe Irving, Sr. Number 55, Tay Harrison, Sr. And actually, the other 2 gentlemen are seniors as well, Nate and Davion. So it's 5 senior captains for your Waskom Wildcats. Actually, will you look through there and see? I think we may have the Hawkins from our colleague PT. I think he gave us one when we went to Beckville. And then we can maybe catch up who the Hawkins captains are. Wildcats look like they just flipped the coin. And the Wildcats, I believe, won.
I don't have one.
Okay. Well, so we'll just be calling numbers for the Hawkins Hawks tonight. Number 8 was their captain, number 1, and number 77.
Hawks will be receiving the football to start
It's time.
the game.
Now we got some time. It's time for Jerseys with Julie.
Hawkins is wearing a black uniform with royal blue highlights. Waskom's wearing, is that their new white jersey?
Yes.
Michael, they're wearing their new white jersey with the maroon numbers and maroon stripes, their names on the back, and with their maroon pants with the white stripes on the leg. Those are my favorite pants, and I do like how it looks with that new white jersey. They're wearing their silver helmets with the maroon stripes and the maroon W with the 2 stars denoting the 2 state championships.
And it seems the Wildcats may have a favorite on this helmet. You know, we were wondering about the helmets, and we've seen them in this silver helmet more this season. They had them last week, and again they have them this week.
Like I say, I like this together. Look, this uniform's looking sharp together.
Yep, so the Waskom Wildcats will be kicking off first for the Hawkins Hawks.
One thing you can say about Waskom, they've always got nice uniforms. Looking sharp.
We're set here in Hawkins to get this game started. The last district game for your Waskom Wildcats before we go into postseason play. Chris Hernandez, number 6, is the kicker. Wait, it could be 21. Timo Agundez. And Agundez fakes it, and Hernandez kicks it over to the left. It's going to be footed at the 11. Hawkins is bringing it up to the 15, the 20, at the 30, at the 34. And he slides down. He had a little bit of, it's number 1 for Hawkins on the return.
He slipped down.
Slipped right down. So Hawkins will come out here first and 10. The ball is spotted at the Hawkins 35-yard line. See the quarterback is in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 lefty has a blocking back, and they're going to motion 1 up under, and they're going to hand off tackle to the halfback, number 8, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of 1 by number 11, Max Ducote, number 9, Wesley Dees, number 75, DJ Stevens, and number 10, Joe Irvin. So your defensive line are the Stevens brothers, 60 JD and 75 DJ in the middle at the tackles. Seven's looking to pass. He gets a good screen, a good out pass to number 8. Joe catches him, but not before he gets into Wildcat territory. So a good pickup by the Hawks. I swore I had that in here for the Hawks, but
If you're watching online, we do not have Wi-Fi tonight, so you're just going to be hearing us only. Michael's got his phone, and he'll put up sometimes a little bit of video. I think he might have forgotten to turn the chat off on that, so you may be getting some feedback from people.
So he's going to be out to the outside, another out pattern to number 8, and they are moving the ball here, a pass from 7 to 8 by the Hawkins Hawks. So the Hawks are in deep into Wildcat territory. The ball is going to be at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. have a penalty on the Hawks. What is it?
We're recording this and we'll upload it later tonight or tomorrow morning when we get home. You're going to see some people. Their press box sits right at the level of the stand, so you're going to get some people in the video. You may see some action from the stands.
So the Hawks are moving the ball. They have the ball at the 31 of the Wildcats. Number 7 is the Hawks quarterback. We got 10 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. They're in the shotgun, trips right, one receiver left. He's going to have a back on his left side, and he hands it to that back, number 6. He's going to go off tackle and be stopped immediately by Wesley D's number 9, and then some other Wildcats in on the tackle there. So the Hawks have a second down and 13, or second down and 12. In the shotgun. Now he has a halfback rolling out for a screen, but he looks back left. Passes it to 3 on a screen, and he's going to be into the end zone for a quick score by the Hawks. So number 3 is in for the score, 9:07. 9:07 in the first quarter. Hawkins gets a quick score on a pass.
From this angle, I can't, barely going to be able to see the goalpost, and also I can't see the scoreboard.
Yep, so it's they're setting the kick, 9:07 left. Extra point attempt. Snaps down, it's a bad kick, unsuccessful. So they missed their extra point.
Bringing the score, Hawkins Hawks 6, Waskom 0.
We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District.
All right, back here at Hawkins ISD, the Waskom Wildcats set to receive after the Hawkins Hawks scored on the Wildcats. It's going to be a punch kick to the 43, fielded by the Wildcats, who was stopped there with just 1 yard on the return. So Waskom will come out here. The Hawkins Hawks have senior night tonight, and they are pumped up. They come out moving the ball well in the air, and that's how they scored. Had a couple of good passes, and then a screen that ultimately got them in the end zone on a 32-yard reception. And here comes the Waskom offense.
Hawkins is up 6-0. This is Waskom's first possession on offense.
Chris Hernandez is the quarterback. Bubba Jones is the fullback. Joe Irvin and Montez Thompson's are your slots. Joe's going to motion. They give it to Bubba up the middle. Bubba's going to pick up 5. So he left off where he started last week. Bubba Jones getting the starting call after that win over EF. He's back here, scored, getting 5 yards on his first carry. Waskom is at their 48-yard line. Motion left, Montez Thompson. Chris gives it to Bubba again. He's going to get into Hawks territory, just shy of the first down.
Seems like even the opposing announcers like to say that name, Bubba Jones.
Yeah.
So a good football sounding name.
8 minutes, 28 seconds. Waskom's down 6-0 to the Hawks. They're waiting for the play to come in.
They're waiting to set the ball. The ref still has the ball in his
Oh,
hand.
yeah, he hadn't spotted it, has he?
Was there a flag? There must have been a flag.
Oh, offsides on the Hawks. Well, now they marked it off, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 1 at the Hawks' 47-yard line. Under center, Hernandez. He gives it to Bubba, keeps it this time, follows up behind him, and picks up the first down with a pickup of 4. Davion Buffin was in there as the slot position. He'll switch out with Joe Irving, number 10.
1st and 10, ball on the 43 for Hawkins. For Waskom in Hawkins territory.
So you got your center, Tay Harrison, number 55. Chris is now under center. No motion. He's going to look the pass. He takes a 3-step drop. He's on the run. He gets out of the pocket, and he gets down to the 30, the 25, 20, 10, and he was jet through there. So Chris took it to the end zone. That's a 43-yard run for Chris Hernandez. So
that ties the ball game 6-6 with 7 minutes 44 seconds left to play in the first, and Waskom will set up to kick the extra point attempt.
Chris will attempt that kick. So he dropped back the pass, and defense was right on him on his blind side, and he rolled out and took it straight up on this right side on the Waskom side into the end zone. Jackson Hicks is the holder, number 1. And the snap is high, but he gets it down. But it hits.
It hit the goalpost.
Hits the goalpost.
Bounce back. That ties this ball game, folks. 6-6.
We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
We're back here in Hawkins ISD. Waskom Wildcats just got a score. Now let's see if their defense can come out here and stop this Hawkins Hawks air attack. They're not called Hawks for nothing, huh?
I guess not.
So the Hawks have turf out here. It's a nice field.
Fancy H in the middle.
Yeah, I was thinking, one thing I did like they did, they put their logo that they have in the center of the field on one of the ends of the end zone where it's not the track side. Looks good. Number 1, Gavin Smith is back there for the Hawks. Waiting to receive the kick from the Waskom Wildcats. And we have 21, Timo Agundez, and 6, Chris Hernandez. They both line up like they're going to kick it. And this time, Agundez kicks it. And it's just a pooch kick to the Hawkins side of the field right about the 38, and that's where the fair catch was taken. Hawks will take over 1st and 10. So we'll mention 2 inside tackles. The 2 DNs are 55, Tay Harrison Sr., and 52, Landon Nolan Sr. So we've got 2 seniors on the outside, and we've got a junior and a sophomore on the inside, and JD and DJ. Linebackers tonight are 11, Maddox Ducote, 9, Wesley Dees, and 10, Joe Irvin. They're going to get a quick screen out here to the halfback behind Trips, and he gets out there on the edge. And Buffin's going to tackle him, but not before he gets 10 yards. So the Wildcats so far don't have an answer for this Hawkins Hawks pass attack.
And that is enough for a Hawkins.
First and 10 Hawks. They'll line up 2 receivers on the left and 1 on the right. High snap, gives it to his halfback, and he pulls it from him, does a screen to number 9, but this time the Wildcats had that sniffed out. Wesley Dees, number 9, and 15.
No pickup, no gain on that play. Bring up 2nd and 10. We got 7 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Score tied 6-6.
So that's Jaden Miner out there at linebacker, number 15, with Wesley Dees and Maddox Ducote. He's in the shotgun, 2 backs on each side of him now. He's going to roll out quarterback option. He pitches it back to number 8, and he's going to cut through the defense and pick up 8.
I thought they would have him stop, but they did not.
So they are going to have a 2nd and 1. No, it's a 1st and 10.
Defense is going to have to get aggressive.
1st and 10 in Wildcat territory at the 42 of the Wildcats. 2 receivers out wide right, 1 left, no 2 on the left as well. Takes the snap, his quarterback lead dive. Their running game not been effective, but we haven't been able to stop their passing game so far. 2nd down and 9, 5 minutes, 48 seconds, 6-6 here at Hawkins. Seven's in the shotgun. He motions 8 up under. He's going to come around, and Seven's got plenty of time, and he just dips it over the middle. And the ball comes loose. Now they're going to say he was down. I'd have to see that was either incomplete or a fumble.
Waskom fans don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think that may have needed to be called
a fumble, like he never really caught it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. We'd have to go back and look.
Let's pick that one back up. But they called it a reception, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Hawkins comes out of the huddle. 2 receivers on that right side, 1 on the left. He's got a blocking back on the left side and a halfback on his left side. He's motioning the slot guy coming left, gives it to 2 off tackle. And he's going to evade the first guy, but then he's stopped before he gets to the line of scrimmage. 55, Tay Harrison, 52, Landon Nolan, 57, Aiden Corbett.
Kind of like their colors with that. I like that blue, that pop of blue on that black.
Yeah. So 4th down here, 4th and 1 for the Wildcat defense.
See if they can get a stop. 4th and 1.
If I was the Hawkins Hawks, I would call the screen play. But here comes number 7 breaking the huddle, leading his Hawks. He's got 2 backs on each side of him, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snaps or claps for the ball, goes on 1, doesn't try to fake the ball because he's going to run it himself. And I think he's going to be really close. Number 7 does quarterback run off tackle. 1st and 10 Hawks, picked up 2. Wildcats switching their defense. Now they got Aiden Corbett in the inside with J.D. Stevens. Number 7's in the shotgun, trips right, 1 receiver left. He's looking right, and he throws it over the middle. Oh, he was just throwing dots out there. Number 8, 1st and 10 Hawks. He was tackled by number 9, Wesley Dees. Hawks are moving the ball. They are in the red zone at the 15. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Clock is ticking. 6-6 here in Hawkins. They break the huddle with 2 receivers out wide right on the Hawkins side. They're on the left hash on the Wildcat side. 7 slaps for the ball on 1. He rolls out right. And we get out there on him. He's going to try to get rid of it, and he does. Number 11, Maddox Ducote, had him in his grasp, and he was able to get rid of it. Incomplete. Good rush that time by the Wildcats.
3 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Waskom and Hawkins tied 6-6. Harleton and Elysian Fields tied 7-7. Union Grove over Big Sandy 13-0. Jefferson over Tatum 7-0.
That's a big game. Rivalry game.
Looks like a lot of the other games are not starting until 7:30 tonight.
7 breaks the huddle. He's got trips on the right side. The Wildcats trying to get their defense positioned for this set. He's got a big rush on 7. We couldn't get him on the left side, and he's going to roll out here. One man to beat, and he beats him.
I can't see that from
Well,
this.
we didn't need to get that on video because it didn't look good.
Did not look good.
Well, I guess they did. I thought he had the forward progress, but they called him down at the 2.
Okay. First and goal then for Hawkins.
Yeah, that's not a good. Is that level with you up there on that thing?
It wasn't level down here. I did some adjusting on the sticks, but
yeah, that's cool. So Hawkins has first and goal, 2 minutes 58 seconds. Number 7's in the shotgun. He's going to hand off to 6, and 6 is going to run outside, and he'll be stopped there by the Wildcats for a loss. Bring up a second down and goal. Now they started at the 2, and they'll be back at the 7. Back at the 7, so they lost 5 on that play.
need to see some defense like that. Pushing back for a loss of yards.
Now the Hawks move their receivers over here on the left side. There are 3 of them, 1 on the right. They're on the right hash now on the Hawk side of the field. 7 slaps for the ball. He rolls left, gets a little bit of rush, and he gets the ball off into that corner. I believe he.
There's a flag on the play.
And there's a call, touchdown, and a flag. But I believe the flag's back here for potential holding. So we've got to wait and see what the call is. It's going to be. Oh, it looks like he's against the Wildcats.
What is that? What was he calling there? Do you know?
He pointed to the Wildcats. I didn't see the signal.
He said this.
I thought that was a signal for a chop block. So it's a touchdown.
So with 2 minutes left on the clock, 2 minutes and 8 seconds, Hawkins scores again. Bring the score 12-6. Now Hawkins will go for extra. They may be going to go for 2. Try to make up for that missed point. Missed extra point.
Hawkins is set for the extra point. And like Julie said, they're set to go for 2. Number 7 in the shotgun. Calls for the snap. He's going to roll right. Looking to run pass option. He's cutting right up into the end zone.
And he's in for 2, so that'll bring the score. Hawkins Hawks 14, Waskom 6, with just 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, back here at Hawkins ISD. Hawks just scored again, 14-6 here in the first quarter, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first. Wildcat set to receive.
Chris Payne kicking it off for the Hawks.
And they're going to kick a short kick over to the Hawk side of the field. Number 1, Jackson Hicks, is not going to gain anything on the return. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line of Waskom.
Special thanks to our cooler level sponsors, Refuel Nutrition and Energy.
So right here, 2 minutes, 1 second in the first quarter, the Waskom Wildcat offense will come out. You see these uniforms, you can see the numbers on our uniforms good here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess, like you said, we're not very high up, are we?
No, not very high.
Hernandez under center, no motion, gives it to Bubba Jones. And Bubba's going to pick up 4, bring up second down to 6, Waskom.
Hawks 77, Julian Griffin making the tackle on number 7, Bubba Jones.
So the Wildcats are at their 44-yard line, or 43-yard line. Second and 5. Under center, Hernandez gives it to Bubba. He keeps it and pitches it out to 50 at the 40 is Joe Avery's got to be one guy, and he does. He breaks his 2 ankles. He was 20 and he got run down, but some good moves there by Joe Avery.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He made 2 people miss.
One fell.
They just fell over. I thought he was going to have it, but they caught him there.
And
let's see, how far did he make it there, Michael?
He's down to the 15 into the red
15-yard
zone.
line.
Yeah, so it's a pickup of 45, 50 yards. Under center Hernandez motion, Montez. And they give it to Bubba up the middle. And he's into the end zone.
In for
15-yard touchdown.
6 for Waskom with 59 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter.
So that's a run by number 7, Bubba Jones. They're set. Where we go for 2.
I don't know if I'm going to want to upload this lopsided video or not.
Well, I mean, I think we can maybe adjust that. I was wondering why you want to do it like
I don't
that.
know. I'm telling you that I did it.
You raise the back up. Yeah, raise the back
And
up.
I had it straight, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. It's still not right.
Under center Hernandez. I believe a false start there on the Wildcats.
What?
So the Wildcats will be moved back. They're going for 2.
Right now the score is 14-12 Hawkins.
We got 2 moving at the same time.
They said we had 2 moving at the same time. You think they're going to change and kick now?
Yeah, I think that's what they look
I
like
think
they're
so.
doing.
They were going to go for 2, but now they're just going to go ahead and kick. Key thing, I guess, right now is the defense has got to come up and play and get some stops.
Yeah, we got to get some stops on defense. Hernandez is going to try a 25-yard extra point attempt. Jackson calls for the hit. It's still a high snap. Dang, get the snap down.
I think he got that, though, so he got that. So that brings the score Hawkins 14, Waskom 13.
All right, we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
All right, back here at Hawkins ISD. Waskom Wildcats just scored, but each offense has been taking care of each other's defense. We're at 14-13. Hawks are over the Wildcats here, still in the first quarter, 59 seconds left. Bringing you the game live here on KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas. On the call, radio died. and we're taking that feed up over our Waskom Football Live. We don't have Wi-Fi tonight, so we're running it through our phones over our YouTube, and we'll upload the video so it'll be on record.
See how crooked it gets when I turn sideways?
I ain't figured that out.
When
You
I'm
would think that
straight,
back needs to come up.
but when I'm straight, it's not bad.
Here comes the Hawkins Hawks. Like Judy said, hopefully we can put a stop on this defense. I mean, their offense. And our defense needs to step up here. We got them down here at their 32-yard line. And here comes number 7.
Kind of muggy out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really cold tonight, thankfully.
It's supposed to get really cold this weekend. Think on Sunday.
7 slaps for the ball, and he rolls right, fakes the pitch, and takes it off tackle. Ball come loose.
Waskom saying they got it,
But the
let's see,
officials aren't.
officials say no.
No, that official didn't even act like he even saw it come out. He's like, set it down. And the Hawkins will be at their 37-yard line.
Let's see if the defense can step it up.
We hear our band tonight. So the Hawkins Hawks have been moving the ball well here tonight against the Waskom Wildcats. I believe Hawkins has won 2 games in district. It's their senior night, so they're fired up. He hands off to his back. He runs off tackle and pick up a yard. Be short of the first down.
That's going to be all for the first quarter.
So we in the first quarter, the Hawks on top, 14-13 over your Waskom Wildcats. We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
All right, back here at Hawkins ISD. Start of the second quarter. Flips ends of the field. Hawkins has a 3rd down and 2. Number 7 gets the snap. He looks right, goes back left on a screen, and then comes up under it and picks up the first down.
That referee was all in the way there. He kind of had his back to the play. Did you see that?
So that's a 1st and 10 Hawks at the Hawks 47-yard line.
Not the same ref crew we had last week. This is a different crew for sure.
So the Hawks have 2 receivers out wide on both sides. 7 is the quarterback in the shotgun. He slaps for the ball, rolls left, throws a quick out to the receiver out there. It's going to be pickup of 8. Pick up a 2nd down and 2 in Waskom territory. Ball's at the 44 of Waskom. Got the drum beat going.
Yeah.
Waiting on the Hawks to get up under center. They got 8 seconds. I believe we're going to call a timeout. What do you think? 4 seconds.
I hope if they're looking at the clock.
3. And there they go. Timeout Hawks. So they're going to take a timeout with 10 minutes, 41 seconds here.
I was hoping maybe they didn't notice.
I don't know, but they call timeout. The Wildcats over here at coaches all over, and this defense looked like.
Not like last week, for sure.
No way.
Looks like it's a different team.
Maybe they're on vacation, taking a break.
You can't take a break, man. Can't take a break.
You got to step it up.
Every week counts. Every week counts. Every game.
Well, the Wildcats have been rotating their defense, their secondary and their linebackers, their D-line. Like I said, Hawks haven't been able to move the ball on the ground, but really no need to. They've been able to just slice the Wildcat defense up with their passing game.
Mm-hmm. And they're kind of just like just a minute ago, they're just making a miss.
So number 7's in the shotgun. Got a receiver coming to his right. And this time we get sacked.
Okay,
Aiden Corbett in there on a sack.
Aiden Corbett, he was back there.
Yeah, so there you go. On the inside man there, put in on tackle. It's able to get a sack. We haven't seen that tonight.
And that energy he just had, that's what we need.
So that's a big loss, and that came at a good time because they had a second down and 1 or 2. Now it's a 3rd down and 6.
With 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hawkins up 14-13.
Here we're seeing 3 receivers out wide right. It calls for a snap, hands to his halfback, and then he goes back left, the quarterback, off tackle.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to pick up about 5 or 6. Bring up a 4th down and 3.
Okay, they've had a 4th and 1 that they were able to convert on. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, see what Hawks draw up here on a 4th. I guess they're calling it a 4th and 2.
A 4th and 1 on the board.
Yeah, 4th and 1 on the board. Looks like a 4th and 2 on the field.
Oh.
Somebody looked like they jumped. I don't know if it was them or us. But it looked like they tried to do the tush push. But they're going to pick up the 1st down. And they do. 1st and 10 Hawks. And he picked up just whatever it was he needed because now the ball is just on the 42. Seven calls for snap. He rolls right. He gives a pitch back to number 8. We come up here on the tackle, and we're able to stop him this time. The first guy there was Davion Buffer, number 3, and then Tay Harrison coming to help him.
It's going to be a loss of yards on that play. Bring up 2nd and 14. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Waskom, like you said, needs a stop.
The ball is spotted at the 46. 7's in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Halfback on his left side. He calls for a snap. He's just taking a 2-step drop, and he throws a go pattern to the right side. He's double covered, and it's broken up by the Wildcat. Bad call. That's a bad call.
I can't see it with the camera. It was in that corner.
It's going to be pass interference, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10 Hawks. So it's definitely going to be, Wildcats going to have to play a clean game here in Hawkins. So the Hawkins, after that penalty, will have the ball at the 31 of Waskom, 1st and 10. See if the defense can hold them.
The moon over there, that's a pretty moon to the left. You see it?
Yeah,
Scott?
I think it was out yesterday too.
It was a full moon one day this week when I was going to work. It was really pretty.
All right, Hawkins has 3 receivers left and 1 right. He moves 1 coming up under on a underneath pattern, and he throws it to the left side, and it's incomplete.
I think it might have got tipped. Second down and 10. We got 8 minutes left on the clock to play in this second quarter of football. Hawkins up 14-13.
The Wildcats have Bubba Jones, number 7, cornerback on the left side, Joe Irving and Julius Walsh on the left side. Oh, they get a big rush on him now. He's only getting rid of it. Ooh, they should have knocked that ball out.
Yeah.
Aiden Corbett there again first, and then the other two linebackers coming to help him. Wesley Dees, number 9, and Max Cody, number 11. But Aiden's been able to get some penetration on the inside of that offensive line.
It was a big loss yardage on that play.
We got about 10 yards back of our 15-yard penalty.
We got 3rd and 23.
Look there. That's a nice loss.
Yeah, it is, but you got to watch for those big long passes.
So they lost about 13 on that. In the shotgun, number 7 is looking to screen to his back, but then he throws it deep on a go route to the left side. Got a guy open.
Caught it.
Yep, all season long. That's what we've been seeing against the Wildcats. They just throw it up and are outplayed on the outside. That's devastating to the Wildcat defense. We got the Wildcats got a big stop, had a big third down, and they just throw a Hail Mary go route to the left side.
I said that. You got to watch for that big pass.
Just jumped up and caught it. Inside the 5, 1st and goal.
7 minutes, 15 seconds left to play.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Hawks from the 5-yard line.
Waskom defense, just no answer tonight.
Hawks are slowly getting the play in. So down to 7 minutes here in the half. Number 7's in the shotgun. He gets the snap off. They're going to hand off. He's going to keep it. Number 7's going to roll out. And they stop him on the outside there.
It was Montez Thompson on the stop.
So we bring up a 2nd down and goal for the Hawks.
Montez Thompson.
Could use a fumble down here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Hawks are taking their time down here in the red zone. Still in the huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock. They may take them another timeout.
6 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
They are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, play clock's winding down.
Yep, so they're going to take a second timeout. We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcat!
All right, back here, Hawkins ISD. Got any scores up?
No, I'll have to try to update when we go to halftime.
So Hawkins has taken their second timeout, or the second of their 3 timeouts. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left in the half. They're at 14-13. And he's looking to pass, and he gets tipped at the line that time for sure. I think it was either Wesley Dees or Dakota on the tip.
Remain
Be third down and goal now.
Third and goal. From the
So the
4.
Wildcats have been pretty good on this first and second. The third down and fourth down has kind of been their nemesis tonight. Got trips right, one receiver left, 7, goes on 1, he's going to roll out right, run pass option, gets a little bit of, and he does. He gets rushed, and then Chris Hernandez comes up for the sack, number 6. It's a good job by the defense there. Brings up a 4th down. Goal.
4th and goal with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hawkins up 14-13. Let's see if the defense can hold.
It's on the 8-yard line. So the Wildcats have put up a good stand here and just need to cap it off here with this 4th down play. They blitz there on 3rd down. I would hope to see them blitz again, come up, play tight on the receivers, jam them at the line, and they're gonna call the last time out.
Okay.
They want this score, don't
Yeah. So with 5 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock left to play till halftime, Hawkins calls their final timeout for the half.
they? All right, we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Tex Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Tex Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, back here, Hawkins ISD. Hawkins just called their last timeout. It's called 2 timeouts on this possession. The Wildcats had them backed up after a sack at about the 41, 3rd down and 23, and they threw a deep pass to the left side of the field. Got a 1st and goal at the 2. The Wildcats have been able to hold them out of the end zone and push them back to the 8. Out of the timeout, number 7 has 2 receivers left, 1 right. Now they go to a number 9 Wildcat, and they're going to do a reverse pass to the quarterback.
Did they stop him?
Well, I mean, he said he caught it.
I could see that. You know, I can't.
They're going to give. They're giving him everything. It was a pass back to the quarterback. It was the Philly special, the Philadelphia Eagle, the Phillies.
I couldn't see that, but I saw some Waskom people saying that he didn't catch it, so I wasn't sure. But the officials are the only ones that matter, and they said he did.
Yeah. Hawkins is scored, so that was a pass from 9, gave a handoff to a receiver coming around on a reverse, and then he threw it to the quarterback. And that's an 8-yard pass reception. Number 7. They're going to go for 2. And they did not get the 2-point conversion.
So that makes the score Hawkins Hawks 20, Waskom 13.
20-13. All right. So the Wildcats having a shootout here with the Hawkins Hawks in the last district game.
Don't forget there is a big quarter tonight after the game at Holly Cow. The ice cream shop they were located in town.
And the special teams units getting prepared to come out to receive the kick-off.
Their announcer's over there talking about an ice cream shop.
Out here?
Yeah, did you hear him? He said something about an ice cream shop in town.
Huh.
I wonder if it's open after the game.
I don't know. I don't like ice cream.
What? We got 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter. We got some fans in the stands. They're upset. You hear them? They're just yelling out there.
They may be, I think the cheerleaders are fixing to throw them something. Or no, they're just going to cheer. So the Wildcats have Joe Airy, number 10 back, and number 4, Jamal Buffin, deep to receive the kick return. Got Bubba Jones, number 7, and Davion Buffin, number 3.
Waskom has scored pretty fast on all of their possessions. Hawkins taking some time with their possessions.
Kick's going to be over here to the sideline. It's going to be fair caught by number 1, Jackson Hicks, at the 39. Wildcats have a 1st and 10 at the 39.
Diamond level sponsors, Derek Condi, Farm Bureau, Tyler Ford, Red Rooster, and Legal Machine Manufacturing. Gold level sponsors.
5 minutes, 5 seconds left in the half. Hawkins, I think, led the whole game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 20-13 having.
They had the ball
we had a
first,
tie.
so they scored first, and then we tied.
At 6.
Yep.
But since the 6-6, the 0-0 and the 6-6 ties, Hawkins has been on top of the Waskom Wildcats.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hernandez is under center in the flex bone. Motion right, Joe Irvin. He gives it to Bubba underneath, and Bubba's out here on the side. 50. He's gone now.
Oh, yeah.
30.
Jones has got that speed.
Oh, somebody run down Bubba Jones.
Somebody caught Bubba Jones. That's number 3 for
Hawkins.
Hawkins. So he is he's tall. He's got some long legs, but
That's a
he
good
is
run.
fast because Bubba is fast.
Yeah, so Bubba got down to the, I didn't think anyone was going to catch him when he got in front of him.
No.
So I don't know why they don't have number 3 running the ball for them.
He's fast.
We'll have to see where he's at on offense.
Yeah.
So a good pickup on 1st down by Bubba Jones. Wildcats have the ball at the 14-yard line of the Hawks. 1st and 10. Under center, Chris Hernandez, motion left. He's going to give it to Bubba again. And Bubba's going to pick up a couple there in the middle. 77 on the tackle for the Hawks.
They like saying it, you hear?
Yeah.
Bubba Jones.
So the Wildcats getting set. Hernandez under center. They have a tight end in, so they have one receiver left and a tight end in on the right. Motion right, Joe Irvin. Going to give it to Bubba underneath. Bubba's going to pick up 5 or so. He's going to be inside the 10. So the ball's at the 9. 3rd down and 5 at the 9. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Waskom's down 20-13 to the Hawks in the 2nd quarter here. Hernandez under center. Receivers now in the flex bone. Motion left. He gives it to Bo. Pulls it out. Chris has it. Chris keeps it. He's not going to pick up the 1st down. Bring up a 4th down for the Wildcats. See where they got the ball at. So the ball's going to be at the 4-yard line. I'm sorry, it's at the 8-yard line. 4th down and 4.
Oh, I didn't realize it was 4th down. That Waskom's going to call a timeout.
Yeah. So the Wildcats going to call a timeout. We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, and you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man.
All right, Hernandez under center motion right. They're trying to get him to move.
I think they did.
Now they're going to call him a Waskom.
We did not move.
Said number 9.
Number 9, illegal procedure.
Look, he's yelling it. I thought that, is that the official yelling it?
I don't think I thought that was the announcer. 9, illegal procedure.
So, yeah, it looked like they were trying to run Alaska on them and get them to jump off sides. And the officials call it against Waskom. Now Waskom's changing personnel. They're going to kick.
We're going to kick?
Yep. Wildcat's going to kick. And look, JD didn't realize it either. He's like, wait a minute, boys.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm on special teams. So the Wildcats are going to kick or attempt to kick a 30-yard field goal. It's on the left. Pass Hernandez. Kick is up. And he looks like he got it. Look at Hernandez.
So the Wildcats settle for a field goal.
2 minutes, 8 seconds. We'll see what comes back.
That brings the score Hawkins 20, Wildcats 16.
At all, let's see. So that was a
I don't know.
30-yard field goal.
The only way it's going to help them is if they can put up a stop here, because they haven't stopped Hawkins from scoring yet every time they've had the ball.
Well, I think everybody's scored too, right? No one's been stopped.
Now that, you could consider it just holding us to a field goal, but
if you get points every time, you're waiting on the stop. But we'd have to get 2 stops.
Yep.
So the Wildcats come out here, and we'll see with 2 minutes, 8 seconds. It's taking the Hawkins a bit to score. But if they air it out on those deep passes, they can eat up some field quick. See the Wildcats kick it deep, or what they do here. Where's number 30? That's who we want to see for the Hawkins Hawks. It's a deep kick by Chris Hernandez, and no one's back there. It's going to hit. Oh, it stops for them like it usually does for us. He's got to pick it up at the 1. And no one will ever come. Somebody's there. Gaden Minor finally comes in at the 10. I see that was Maddox to Cody, number 11, and Jaden, number 15, and Irving, number 17. So we'll see the Wildcats can come out here and stop these Hawks. We could use a turnover here.
well, we sure could.
Yeah. And I believe I said that, just so we're clear, 17 is not Joe Irving, that's Caden Irving, his cousin. He was down there on the special team stop on the tackle. Number 10 is Joe Irving. So we got a couple of Irvings out there, a couple of Stevens. Number 7 has his team out there on the 13, 1st and 10 Hawks. He's got 2 receivers out wide on each side. He slaps for the ball on one, gives it to his halfback, and that's number 2. Was that number 3? He picks up a couple, but he stopped by a host of Waskom Wildcats.
And now we'll be just under 2 minutes to play in the half. Hawkins up 20-16.
Oh yeah, there's the 2-minute timeout. That's new.
We got 1 minute 55 seconds left up on the clock.
Yeah, we'll take that timeout. It's 1 minute 55 with that 2-minute. What do we call it?
2-minute warning.
2-minute warning. Be back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
They give you a hug and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
All right, back here in Hawkins, Texas. The moon is out. And the Hawks have senior night, and they've been on fire here at home, leading the Wildcats 20-16. So I have the 2-minute warning. It stops the clock for the Wildcats. If they can hold the Hawks here, they'll make it get the ball back. Calls for a snap. Quarterback keeps it and goes off tackle, and we're going to be stopped for a loss. First one there is Tay Harrison, number 55 for the Wildcats. And now the Wildcats, I believe, will call a timeout. Got a train coming in. Always have them trains, don't we?
Yep, hear the train at Waskom all the time.
So 1:49. Waskom calls timeout. We have
Here,
one
let's see
left.
if we can pick up some scores here for you for the area while we're in this timeout.
Yeah.
Okay. Union Grove over Big Sandy 41-0. Elysian Fields over Harlton 24-7. Jefferson over Tatum 28-7. Beckville over Ore City 26-0. Honey Grove over Pewitt 21-8. Marshall over White House 15-0. West Rusk over ARP 8-0. Carthage over Brownsboro 7-0. Shelbyville over Hemp Hill 14-0. New Diana over Elkhart 7-0. Dangerfield over New Boston 27-0. Longview over Roy City 7-0. Mount Pleasant over Mahalsville Bobcats 23-0.
And here it was 20-16. The Hawks over the Wildcats. 1:49 left in the half. The ball's on the 16 of the Hawks. 3rd down and 8. Number 7 is in the shotgun. Trips left. One receiver right. He slaps for the ball. He's looking left. He's going back right. He throws that deep pass over to the edge of the sideline and incomplete. Joe Irvin was covering number 8.
I think we're almost a little gun shy of that coverage, but that's a tall
It's been a
receiver
trick.
there.
We've had trouble with the height on these edges, and number 1 over here on this side's tall.
Yeah,
I think they're probably 6'2", 6'3", in our we have one cornerback that's probably 5'8", and one that's probably 5'9". And now we forced a punt, so the Wildcats get a chance here to maybe go ahead here at the half.
I thought it was just 3rd down.
What's 4th?
Oh.
And they are not going to take a chance here. They're going to try to punt it. We'll see if they have a good punter.
The board still says 3rd.
Yeah, well, because that's the hometown cooking. They're cooking up that hometown board, but the...
You sure?
Yeah, the pylon's down there. And look, they got a kicker out there.
Okay.
Look at number 8.
Oh, they had too many people on the field, so that backs them up a little
Now
bit
the Hawks
more.
we done rubbed off on the Hawks, giving them some bad mojo, and they get a penalty.
Well, we needed a stop. Let's see if Waskom can punch one in before halftime. Go up ahead.
The officials,
Go in at halftime ahead.
The officials are set. The Wildcats are set. The Hawks are kicking right at the edge of their end zone. The Wildcats waiting to get a return. Oh, right there in their face. It's going to be returnable by Joe Irving at the 45. He's at the 40. Oh, he runs into a Wildcat, but stays on his feet. He almost gets tackled by a Wildcat, and he gets up to the 30.
He ran into his own person. They almost tackled each other.
He's trying to lead block, and Joe did not want him in front of him. So the Wildcats have a 1st and 10 at the Hawks 30.
With 1.5 minutes left to play till halftime. 1:30, folks. Let's see if Waskom can do it. Now, last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal.
Yeah. So we got the Wildcats on the numbers and with their coaches. Now they're going to come out of the huddle there.
What do you draw up right here?
I'm running the sweeps. We haven't seen the sweeps tonight. So we got 2 receivers on the left side, one on the right, under center Hernandez, motion left, he pitches it. There's the one I wanted, sweep, 23 Montez Thompson. Long line not in the box. Long in the box.
Montez Thompson is in for a Wildcat touchdown.
Montez Thompson, there's that sweep. 1:23.
That puts your score 22-20. Waskom on top, and Waskom will set up for an extra point.
That sweep set up so good, Joe. We didn't even get in position to block until Montez was right behind him.
Is there a flag, Michael?
Uh-oh. He just got it over from the Hawk side of the field. But the Whitehead, he's like, man, it's almost halftime. I don't want to set back up. We'll have to walk all the way back here to the 50. We're right here.
I didn't see a flag, though, so I don't know what they're discussing.
He's like, come on, guys. We've given them everything this first half. We can't give them this one.
Did you see a flag?
No, I didn't see a flag. But, I mean, there was nothing to flag on that play. But I'm not the officials. But I do know
they haven't put the score up, so I'm assuming that
they're coming up with something.
It's coming
what
back.
Can we do where we don't have to walk backwards? And here he comes. He's going to tell Coach Lawson. Look, the White Hat's not even telling him. He's sending his messenger. He's telling you go tell him.
He looks like. He looks like he's having trouble walking.
That's
Penalties offset
I
touchdown.
told you, they didn't want to walk back to the 50. They're like, man, we can't give them this one. We'll get them in the second
I
half.
saw no flag, but the referee said there were 2 flags, one on each team.
There was 2 of those babies. They were cooking
To
them
me, that
books.
white hat looks like he's having a little trouble.
No, he's a delegator. He said, I'm not walking all the way over there. I'm going to send this guy. But he had to anyway, look.
He's not the one that got hit earlier, though, in that play where they almost knocked him down. That was a different one, so.
Hey, look, that was a 30-yard run, and we had a 30-yard kick. Or a 30-yard kick, 30-yard run.
Okay,
Hernandez set to kick the extra point. What is that, 10? The 20-yard. Ooh, a high snap. We need to get our snapper in order.
the kick is good.
Jackson Hicks, he's catching those high snaps. Good job.
That brings the score Waskom 23, Hawkins 20, but there's still a minute 23 seconds left on the clock.
The Waskom Wildcats are looking to score one more time. What are you laughing about? High school?
Just hoping they could keep Hawkins from scoring
Oh, they're fixing to shut them down in the
before
second half.
halftime.
The Wildcats there, like it's senior night, guys. We had senior night last week. Let's give them the first half giddies, and then we're going to come out here and shut this baby
Is
down
that it?
and go back to Waskom.
I don't know about all that,
I'm
folks.
telling you, to get back from Waskom from here, I mean, we're up here in the, I don't know, you couldn't just get here off the interstate. I guess you could 3 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
We chose the back way.
I don't know
You
if any
say-
of you folks
Maybe
read the
the-
Farmer's Almanac, but it's been put out since 1818, and I saw today that 2026 will be the last Farmer's Almanac.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. And
And you know, there's people that read the almanac.
oh yeah, I know family members that love to read that almanac every year, and they go by that on their planting and when to put out certain things.
But if
and-
you were born after 1960, or if you're born after 1960, you probably don't read the almanac.
no, I bet maybe born after in the 1980s or 90s, then you don't read it.
because we're born. You know when we were born, we ain't gonna say it, and you ain't. We haven't been reading the
But we
almanac.
just ain't planners.
So her name, oh yeah.
Although
This is
you and
good.
my mom have become.
Uh-oh, number 8's out here on the outside for the Hawks. We got a flag, and the Wildcats get the Hawk man. But there's a flag, and that's got to be an illegal
What you think
block.
that is?
Yeah. Number 4, he's got sportsmanship. He's giving Wildcats 5s on the field. He must have been the one that gave the penalty. One of those illegal blocks.
I see the flag. He says a chop block
Yeah.
against
Did he do that same thing he
Hawkins.
did?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. He did.
So that'll bring that back.
The Wildcats will have the Hawks back in their territory deep. See if we can get an interception or a fumble recovery. Take it in for a fumble 6. 1 minute, 14 seconds left in the half. We got the lead, Julie. 23-20.
Coach is asking him about, I think he's talking about where the ball is spotted.
Yeah.
He thinks it should be back from the spot of the foul.
Instead of from where they ended the run.
Yeah.
All right, so the Hawks are coming out here. You know, they had everything clicking for them.
Yeah.
They had these penalties, back-to-back possessions.
A minute and 14 seconds, but you always have to watch because they've got that long pass. They can bomb
No,
it.
we got the number on that. We got it
think
dialed
so?
in. I know we do.
Well, you are just saying.
I'm just telling you how you go. You know,
Positive.
I'm
I'm
just
so
telling you what I see here.
glad.
Folks that couldn't make it out to the game, they need someone to give them the facts.
I'm glad you're so positive. I like it.
7's in the shotgun. He's going to roll right. He's going to... Oh, and he handed off. He faked me out. He did a
Yeah.
fake pass, and he handed it all out. Faked off some of the Wildcats.
Mhm.
A good run by number
Yeah.
6.
We got a minute 6 seconds now on the clock. They're going to hurry up, get set.
Number 1's not on side. Yeah, he's moving all over the place. Gets set. And he throws that big one Julie's been talking
There's
about.
that bomb.
Let's see who
There's the
is-
bomb.
Uh-oh, they called that before the ball even got there.
And there's the flag.
It's only 15 yards. Everybody runs down here like it's the NFL, but stop right here, folks. It's the 15-yard penalty. So we're under a minute And the Wildcats are out here. We're going to see if they can hold off the Hawks to win the first half, 23-20.
Bomb passes.
All white, number 5. 2 yards, first down.
Did they say all white?
I thought they said all right. They're talking about you
I
over
know. See,
there.
I'm going to wave at them.
Does your cousin play for Hawkins?
I don't know. I ain't got no relatives up in this part of the country. All my relatives are way west,
What is
south
our
of the
team
border.
doing down there?
Which ones? On the field or
Yeah,
on the
why
sideline?
are they way down there?
Because they thought they were in the NFL.
Come on, folks.
Y'all get up here. Y'all
Come
not
on.
in the NFL. Y'all in high school, boys. They stay down there where the
Yeah,
penalty
they're not even
happened.
going to be ready. I mean, where's the coaches telling them to get down here?
Yeah.
Get set up.
So the Hawks, they're still in Hawks territory at the 47. Ooh, he gets protection on the snap. He's going to come up the middle. He's got a pass over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. So the Wildcats have been in position on defense. They've just been outplayed by these taller receivers.
And that one was just, the pass wasn't there.
No, we had some rush on him, though, so the D-line's getting after him. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 at the Hawk 48.
We got 49 seconds left on the play clock till halftime.
I'm telling
Waskom up 23
The
to 20.
Hawks, they're going to get too greedy in the air here, and we're going to get a pick 6 before the half.
Well, that would be cool to see.
I told them to keep throwing it.
They scare me when they throw it, but you go ahead.
Trips right on the right side here. 1 left. 7's going to slap on 1. He's going to roll out right. He's got a lead blocker. The lead blocker's helping him there. He's going to be hit out of bounds. Uh-oh, don't throw the flag.
I thought that was holding.
Which one? On the lead block?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the same thing. So the Wildcats stopped them there, brings up a 3rd down.
We got 38 seconds, folks. 38 seconds.
So he picked up 1 on the scramble, number 7.
It's almost like we're thinking this is the end of the game.
Yeah,
It's not the end of the game. It's just
You would
till
have thought the
halftime.
Hawks would have had their roster over here for us. They know we were going to be over here on the visitor side. Taylor rushes him out. He flushes him out left. No one's there. Now there's someone there, and we
lost him.
Landed, but he makes him throw a bad pass.
Yeah, throws that away.
So it's 4th down, and they're going to have to punt.
4th down. You think they'll punt? They got 28 seconds. You think they'll punt or they'll just
go for it?
Go for it.
Julie's going for it. I'm punting.
I mean, it's just halftime.
Yeah, I would go for it for us because I know they're not going to get it, and we'll have the ball hit the 48. But if they punt it, we'll have it back there around the 20. So, I mean, Coach, you've won a prayer here in the first half, 20-23. You're only down by 3 against the Waskom Wildcats. You better, look, he's talking to his quarterback. He's asking the quarterback, it's senior night, bud. What do you want to do? Well, you know, Coach, we've been dogging them. Let's go for it. And the coach said, let's do it. And here comes number 7 out of the coach's huddle, the white hat. Oh, their fans are getting ugly tonight.
I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? The Whitehead, are they saying now that there was a flag and they're moving the ball?
Man, that's a late call, huh?
Number 5, white.
Yeah, they're calling the
I don't know. So after all of that, they have called a penalty. We don't even know what it is. Coach is so upset.
Oh, yeah, that is bad. Julie and I were making a pact not to talk about the officials. But they're giving us a tough time here.
I mean, I don't know, y'all. And they've given them a 1st down.
Well, they don't have to punt now. That's
Now
for
they don't
sure.
have to punt, but we don't even know what it was. And the coaches are just having a fit. And that was after they were already setting up.
So they have the ball in Wildcat territory. 7's getting his team set. It's a high snap. Ball don't lie. He's got a backside rush, front side rush, and we knock it down. Now they're calling a flag again. What are you calling a flag there? That guy's calling flags everywhere.
We tipped the ball. We tipped the ball.
He's calling holding though, so he called it against them, but don't really matter. This fan base is going to get riled up if they don't.
They
settle
are
down.
riled up.
They're getting upset.
They said they've been holding all day long. Did you hear that?
They've been holding us like crazy.
I don't know.
So we're
Look at our
making
poor team.
this.
They're down here. They don't know what to do. They're like, should we go down here? Where should we go?
It's 8:14, so it's 20 seconds left.
20 seconds left on the clock.
So we
I don't know what's going on.
don't want them to get a score. It's taking a long time to make the calls too.
Well, that last one, I mean, I don't know. We're going to have to ask the coaches what that was.
So they're moving the Hawks back to the Wildcat 46.
It was 4th down. They were going ahead and setting up. They were discussing whether they were going to punt or go for it. And then all of a sudden, the referees call something and move the ball. 1st down.
All right, he's got trips left, one receiver right. The ball's on the right hash of the field on the Wildcat side. So is 7. He's standing at his 48. He takes a snap there. He takes 2-step, 3-step drop, and he throws a go route to the right side. Oh, one defender falls, but another defender's there, and he breaks it up. Good defense there that time.
No flag, no flag, or at least not yet.
That was Montez Thompson. They got time for one more play. One more play. I hope they throw it down there to Joe's side. Throw it down to Joe's side. That's the pick 6. Montez, we're going to run this baby back. Throw one more bomb there, Hawkins.
You really getting me with that.
Hey, look at the coaches. They keep looking at the officials.
1.7 seconds.
They are mad at them officials.
1.7 seconds, guys.
We actually, taking it easy on them. The fans and the coaches are just ready to mop them up. So they got trips right. He's going to throw it right. We got a big rush by Corbett. He throws it over to... Ooh, yeah. No, out of bounds.
And that is it. And it will be halftime, folks, with Waskom ahead 23-20.
Yeah, so try to get the Wildcats out of that Hawks sideline. And there we go, folks. There's going to be 25 minutes here on the halftime clock. And we'll come back and see if the Wildcats can finish this game off against the Hawks. Up 23-20. We'll be back with a first half wrap-up here in a moment. We'll go to our sponsors.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Tex Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Tex Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Tex Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old flag football, basketball, baseball. When you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
All right, we're here at Hawkins ISD, Hawkins, Texas. It's senior night for the Hawkins seniors here. Your Waskom Wildcats are finishing out their district play here. And this has turned out to be a battle here in the first half. We got 12 minutes left in the halftime. Bringing you the game here on KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas. We have the radio feed going up through our Waskom Football Live for our fans on the Waskom Football YouTube. We don't have the password to the Wi-Fi. We tried to make contact with the district and didn't get a response, and went over to the press box, asked everybody that I could find. I couldn't find the superintendent here. They said he was coming, but I was not able to locate him before I had to get up in the box. And so we don't have the Wi-Fi capability, so we can't stream. We're recording the game. We're going to upload it onto our YouTube page tonight. But for those of y'all that were not able to make it to the game, you're not going to be able to catch the video of the game tonight, just the radio feed. But here tonight, it started off at 9 minutes, 7 seconds. In the first quarter, Hawkins struck first. They moved the ball pretty methodically in the air against the Wildcats. Ended up with a 32-yard pass to number 3, and they missed the extra point. They went up 6-0 over your Waskom Wildcats. Then 7 minutes, 44 seconds, the Wildcats struck right back on their first possession with a 43-yard run by Chris Hernandez. And we had a high snap, didn't get it down. The kick was not good after the bad snap, so the Wildcats tied it up 6-6. Then we had 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hawks came right back, moving the ball down the field. Wildcats would get them stopped every now and then, but they'd get bailed out with a big pass either across the middle or on the outside edges. And number 8 ended up scoring the touchdown for the Hawks on a 7-yard pass. They went for 2, and number 7, the quarterback, scrambled into the end zone for 2, and they scored 14. Went up 14-6 over the Wildcats. I just have the numbers for the Hawkins Hawks too. Like I said, the district didn't respond to me and send me their roster, and didn't have one up here in the box, so I guess they weren't interested in us broadcasting their players' names, but they've been doing a really good job tonight, the Hawkins Hawks. So I'm able to announce those names of those successful players, but we did capture their numbers, and that's how we'll call them out tonight. So they went up 14-6 over the Wildcats. 59.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, the Wildcats come right back. Their offense has been working well. They just have not been able to answer the Hawks on defense. And number 7, Bubba Jones, took in a 15-yard run all up the middle on the left side. And then the extra point was successful that by Hernandez. The Wildcats were down 14-13 in the first quarter. Got into the second quarter. 5 minutes, 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The Hawks ate up a lot of time on the clock, but was able to move the ball down the field again. And then number 7 scored, and it was the Philly special. The quarterback was moved out of the quarterback position. They moved the Wildcat there. He took the snap. He went left. He pitched it to a receiver, then he passed it back to the quarterback. Number 7 made the reception. It was a questionable catch in the end zone. It looked like it hit the ground first, but it was called a touchdown, and they went for 2, and they made the 2 points. They went up 20-13. I'm sorry, they missed those 2 points, and then they got the 6, so it was 20-13 Hawks. Then 3 minutes later, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second quarter, Waskom got down here, moved the ball, and then got stumped there in the red zone. Got a penalty on 4th and 4, trying to draw them off sides. They called it on the Wildcats, and that moved the Wildcats back. So the Wildcats went for a field goal. Chris Hernandez was successful on a 30-yard kick. Wildcats still down 20-16 to the Hawks. The Wildcats were able to come out here. That was at the 8 minutes mark. They were able to stop them in the next possession. They punted to the Wildcats. And with 1 minute and 23 seconds, they ran the first play. And Montez Thompson on a sweep left, 30-yard run, made it into the end zone. The Wildcats kicked the extra point, and that's where they're at right now, folks. The Wildcats went up over the Hawks 23-20. And I got it written down here incorrectly on my box score. But the Wildcats went up 23-20 over the Hawks. And we're down to just under 7 minutes. The Hawks are already back on the field warming up. I don't see our Wildcats. I do see the boosters blowing up the tunnel for them to run through. Julie went down to get a hot dog and some nachos. She'll be back in a moment. She always likes to help out all the schools with their concessions and spend some money there at the concession stand. The Hawks are fired up here tonight. We'll see if the Wildcats can come out here on defense and shut down the Hawks on offense. Hawks hadn't been able to answer the Wildcats on defense either, but the difference here was the field goal. So we're 23-20. The Wildcats are up, and they'll come out here in the second half. We'll go to our sponsors, and we'll be back with the second half with your Waskom Wildcats.
East Tex Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Tex Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Tex Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, and you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, back here at Hawkins ISD. The Hawkins Hawks are already out on the field. We're waiting on the Waskom Wildcats. The tunnel is up. The Hawks have their tunnel down. Their smoke's cleared out, and they're over there on the sidelines huddled up waiting on the Waskom Wildcats. Wildcats have 2 minutes left in the half. Julie's made it back. Did you have a good halftime, Julie?
I had an enjoyable halftime.
She did. She got her some snacks and talked to her friends from Hallsville. They're buds. And we're here looking for the Wildcats to shut down this Hawks offense, get out of here with a 50-20 victory, go on to postseason. We'll look at some of the scores here, and then we'll kind of give you a projection of where the Wildcats will be next week in postseason play. Still waiting for the Wildcats to make it onto the field.
That one in.
Or we did capital H. See what comes up on your phone. So the Wildcats have made it out onto the field. They got the youth players running the flags out for them, the WHS flags. Cheerleaders are out there. We're making spirit line with the band for the Waskom Wildcats. And now the Wildcats, who got the ball first? Hawks did, didn't they? So the Wildcats are set to receive the ball. Joe Irving, number 10, and number 4, Jamal Buffin will be back deep. Then the next level, you got Bubba Jones, number 7, Davion Buffin, number 3.
Okay, so Waskom gets the ball first. Let's see what we can do.
And Julius Walsh, number 5.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Hawks will be kicking
Then on
off.
the front row, you got 11, Maddox Ducote, 9, Wesley Dees, 15, Jaden Miner, 17, Caden Irvin.
What grade is Wesley Dees, Michael?
I believe he's a junior.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And then you also have, I think Jackson Hicks is out there. Number 1, Hawks are set to kick. And we're fixing to get the second half underway. And they do an onside kick, bad bounce. Ooh, and I believe.
Did it go out of bounds?
Oh, yeah, it looked like it may have went out of bounds.
Waskom's
Ooh, that was
saying
an
ball,
ugly-
ball, but
Ugly onside kick for the Wildcats. A good one for the Hawks, but it looked like it knocked out of bounds.
their announcer said interesting kickoff.
So the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. And they'll be at the 44-yard line. So the Wildcats come out here 1st and 10. Chris Hernandez is the quarterback under center. The flex bone offense, motion right, Joe Irvin. and gives it to Bubba Jones, and Bubba's through the right side there with a 1st and 10 run. He picked up 11. Wildcats hustling to the ball. Then move the receivers over left. I have 2 receivers on the left side. Bryce Ducote, number 8, and number 1, Jackson Hicks. Wildcats have 23, Montez Thompson, the right slot. Number 10, Joe Irving, the left slot. Remington Riley, the left tackle. Aiden Corbett, 57, the right tackle. Motion left, or actually it's going to be jet left, Joe Irving. And he's going to pick up about 4. Could not get out on that.
That was Montez.
Montez Thompson. 23. So bring up a 2nd down for the Wildcats.
Saying we're off the air. If it's my phone call?
Yeah, your phone call's off.
No, I'm still up.
All right, we'll have to see. So the Wildcats get up under center. We're going to stop back there for a loss. So the Wildcats stop there and bring up a 3rd and 10. They're set back here looking at the sidelines trying to get the play. Hernandez is under center. Motion left, and they pitch it to the motion man. It's Montez Thompson. And he gets through there. There's a lot of defense here on the edge, but he picks up maybe 7. So the Wildcats have a 4th down and 4 at the 30. 4th down and 4 at the 30, under center. Chris Hernandez motion right. Joe Irving. Chris Hernandez keeps it, goes off tackle. It's going to pick up the 1st down for the Wildcats. It looks like we're on, right? On the. So Chris Hernandez got the 1st down. They have the ball down at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, Waskom in the flex bone. Motion left. Did they call the flag? That's that play. We never can get the call. He gets the pass off. He throws it up for grabs. And it's incomplete. Man, that's a dangerous thing right there.
Yeah, I couldn't see in that end zone, but I think he was covered, wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't know why they call that play right there, but that was a dangerous play in the backfield and in the air. We never can get to that offsides call. That doesn't go our way.
So it's 2nd down and 10. We got 9 minutes and 4 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Waskom up 23-20. Waskom on the Hawks' 29-yard line.
So Chris is under center in a tight flex bone. Motion left, Montez. He gives it to Bubba and keeps it. He's going to follow Bubba up the middle on a quarterback follow. Bring up a 3rd down for the Wildcats.
On KMHT, the sports beat of East Texas. Thanks to KMHT for following the Wildcats all season long, bringing you Wildcat football.
Hernandez has his team set over right, 2 receivers. Motion right, Joe Irving. Chris gives it to Bubba up the middle. And Bubba picks up a good game. Let's see how close he gets to that 1st down. And he got it. 1st down, Bubba Jones. So the Wildcats are moving the ball.
Wildcat fans getting up on their feet now, supporting their team.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 19 in the red zone. 1st and 10, Waskom. 23-20, Waskom's up. 8 minutes, the clock is moving. Motion left, he pitches it to the motion man on a sweep left. He gets a block, but the defense is good there by the Hawks. Number 1 comes through and makes the tackle.
Tackle on number 23.
Bring a 2nd down and 9. Hawks came to play tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hernandez is back under center in the flex bone motion left. Trying to draw them off sides. They're going to get set again. They're changing the play call. Under center motion right. Joe Irvin. Give it to Bubba Jones.
Oh, he had a hole.
Yeah. Believe he's going to be inside the 10 of first and 10, I believe here. Or first and goal. No. It's going to be just shy of the first down. Bring a 3rd down. The ball's at 11. Looks like it's a 3rd down and 1 or 2.
It says 3 on that board, but that don't look like 3, does it?
We'll go with 3rd and 3 at the 12. Tight flex bone, motion right. They give it to Bubba, keeps it. They stay with the option man, and Chris takes it off tackle and into
He's
the
in
end
for a
zone.
touchdown.
12-yard touchdown run.
Did you see the refs signal touchdown line?
I don't know, did we? Yeah, we're moving. So,
Okay.
12-yard run, Hernandez.
Okay, with 6 minutes 45 seconds left to play in the third. Chris Hernandez scores. That makes the score 29-20, and they'll set up for an extra point.
So it took us not quite 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 seconds to score. And now we're going to get a chance to see what our defense can do on this offense. Snap is good. And that was a lot better there from the snap. So the
Extra point is good, so Waskom will go up 30-20. Like Michael said, now we get to see if our defense did some adjustments at halftime and come out ready to play.
We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
All right, we're back here, Hawkins ISD. Chris Hernandez getting set to kick off to the Hawks. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Your Waskom Wildcats are up 30-20. They're now spreading across the 35.
Back to receive the football. Number 1, Gavin Smith.
Number 1 is back, and number 8 for Hawkins to receive the kick. Chris kicks it way back, and they're going to field it at the 5. Number 8 has it going up the middle. And he starts going left, and he's going to be stopped there at the 26. So the Hawks will take over 1st and 10.
With 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter, Waskom up 30-20.
And here comes your defense.
See if they've got a little pep in their step after halftime. They may have made some halftime adjustments. See, the O-line brought their chairs tonight, Michael.
Wow, yep, they traveled
with the chairs, the traveling chairs.
Here goes another train, making them deliveries. Hawks going to come out with 2 receivers out wide on each side. Number 7's got the slap. He's going on one. He's looking to pass quick, and he's getting wrapped up quick. Sacked by Wesley Dees, number 9.
Sack in the backfield, loss of yards.
He had some help from 75, DJ Stevens. The Wildcats looking good here at the start on defense in the second half. That's going to move them way back.
Did it?
Yeah, it's going to put them at the 15.
2nd and 20.
They got it marked at the 16. 2 receivers out on each side. He's going to take the snap. He's looking left for a screen. Looks back right, over the middle. And it's received.
Bobbled it, but caught it.
Yeah, the Wildcats were there. It's a good catch by the Hawks. But it wasn't for a big gain. It's just for getting some of that lost yardage back, but still not to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 16 at the 20. So the Wildcats looking for a defensive hold here. They have 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out wide right, his number 1. He may go for a go to this left side with that tall receiver, but he rolls left, and he's going to get rushed there by the Wildcats. He gets rid of it at the last second.
And he got it.
He did. And he got a first down.
That was crazy. I did not see that either.
And there's a flag. Or maybe what was that?
I don't know.
Because that's on our player. Yeah, that may have been a blindside block.
They got a player laid down too.
I don't know that.
That's weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I would have thought he was out of bounds over there, where the catch was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was throwing it away, but no. He got a good pass, and there's what's been happening to us there.
Yeah, saved the day. Let's see what we got here.
That had to be a blindside block because 23 is coming this way. And you got to call that. That's a big mark off. You see, they're going back. Those are dangerous too. We saw one of the Wildcats now as a fireman get injured there on his one of those blindside blocks. So those are very illegal now and called on every call. And so we'll get a pickup on there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back to more Waskom Wildcat football.
This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them.
Huh?
They fumbled. We got the ball.
All right. So did 7 fumble?
Oh, are they going to say he did?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Look, even Coach Good is mad on that one. You know it's a bad call if Coach Good's getting wrong. So we took a quick break. We had somebody jump up in the box with us. And so we had to take a break, and we're back out here seeing what happened on that play. They did have that blindside block that moved the ball back.
They got the quarterback. I think he was attempting to throw. He fumbled the
So
ball.
said he was
We
down,
got it, but they said
called him down, yeah. So they're going to have a 2nd down and 10. They hand off the 2. He pulls it away. He's looking to throw again. He's getting those passes off. Aiden Corbett gets him after a pickup of 7. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3.
every time we get here, something crazy happens.
Yeah, all the players, both sides of the ball, they're working hard tonight. And the Hawks, they have a 3rd down and 3 at their 43-yard line. He gets the snap. He's going to roll out right. He hands it under on the counter left. Oh, right there at the 1st down marker, and I think he's going to be right at it or a yard short. So that play went for big yards right before the half. We missed the call on it, but we caught him on that counter underneath, faking the pass over here to the right. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th down and 1 at the Hawk 45. 4th down and 1 at the Hawk 45. Now they're going to get up to the line of scrimmage. The Hawks still in the shotgun, number 7. He's making a cigar here to the right side. He's going to roll right, that under counter again. And this time, I think he barely got it. We had him there for a second.
The Hawks are saying they got the first, and I think the ref's saying they got the first.
I think he got it. Yeah. I watched that one all the way. And
yeah.
We had him there behind the 45, but he made a cut, and he was able to get a yard, and that's all he needed. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Hawk 46. That's interesting they call that same play. But they did, and it was 1 yard's all they needed. Now they're going to come out of the huddle. Trips left and 1 receiver right. Number 7 usually goes on one, and he goes on one, he looks left, he comes back right, and we get a sack again. Number 9, Wesley Dees, calls the sack. So the Wildcats on that first down, and second down, we have an answer, but on third down, we just cannot get that same type of pressure. Well, I say that, we got to give it to number 7 for Hawkins. He really made something out of nothing on that last third down. Did a great job on scrambling and extending the play. So take nothing away from this quarterback for Hawkins. Hawks, he's doing a really good job tonight. In the shotgun, trips right. Now this time they did move, readjusted, and they shuffled. False start, Hawkins Hawks.
All right, 2.5 minutes left to play now in the third quarter. Waskom up 30-20.
So they're going to mark off 5. Now they're talking again. Uh-oh. He's pointing at the Wildcats. They're going to say they would drew them off sides or drew them to move or
You
something.
can't do that, can you? You They can shift, right?
Yeah, they can shift. No, they can't make noise or clap.
Man, that's something else.
So Hawkins has 3 receivers right. They're not going to get that false start.
Let's go bring up second down and 12. The coaches have the...
Yeah, the coach is trying to explain to the officials what they were doing. And the officials, they are not...
They ain't never seen nothing like that.
Hawkins is getting back in the huddle. 30-20, 2 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the third. All right, so the officials are still talking to the Waskom coaches. And now they're going to go back and get set, get ready for the...
Okay, so we got 2.5 minutes.
No penalty for the Hawks.
Second and 12.
No. Now.
Now we got a flag, and that's probably us.
Well, this is getting to be a fiasco.
It is getting to be something.
Engage to the quarterback against the defense. 5 yards.
That's 5 yards on Waskom.
So we bring up a second down and 6 or 7.
7. We were second 12 now. Second 7.
All right, so the refs are through playing. Now we're going to see if the players get to play. Hawks come up here with trips right, 1 receiver left.
The referee dropped his flag, and he got that picked up.
He got a rush. He's going to throw it deep to the left side. It's going to be
Out of bounds.
But there was 2 Wildcats there.
He still could have caught it. He was taller. Did you see him jump up? He just was out of bounds.
Yeah. It's hard to see on that side of the field.
We got some fans that are just up in arms over here in these stands.
So I'm thinking of a third down for the Hawks. So we had 1 possession by the Cats and 1 by the Hawks, and we're almost through with the third quarter.
3rd and 7.
The Hawks in the shotgun, calls for the snap. That's number 8 is doing the Wildcat.
Yeah.
He's running the ball. The Wildcats are tackling him and trying to strip it.
That'll bring up 4th
I
down.
didn't see that quick switch on the quarterback, huh?
No. That was quick, wasn't it? What's that, 4th and 4 or 4th and 5 maybe? 4th and 4?
Let's see on the, 4th and 4.
Well, let's see what happens here. A minute, 52 seconds.
Trips on the right, 1 on the left in the shotgun. Get
Ooh,
back,
ooh,
get back,
ooh,
get back, get back.
ooh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Wait for the ball, Wildcats.
We're going to call a timeout?
They have to be. that official over there, he's just doing whatever the coach is telling him. All right, there's a timeout
Hawkins.
with a 4th down. We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Around town, you see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
The Waskom Independent School District, a leader in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, teaching our children the importance of being good citizens, the desire to attend major universities, and come back home with an education to grow the community in East Texas. With grades pre-K through 12, the Waskom Independent School District is proud of their faculty and staff and their commitment to the very best for all students. Go Wildcats!
All right, coming out of a timeout, 4th and 4. The Hawks are going for it. Ball's at the Wildcat 48. He slaps on 2. Now he's going on 2. He usually goes on 1. Yeah, so he moved on the slap. The number 8 was going in motion. They usually go on 1, and he slapped, and 8 moved, and then they slapped again. So that's a false start. So it
was 4th and 4, so it'll be 4th and 9.
Yeah, so they would.
Think they'll adjust and punt, or they're going to go for it still?
I think they're probably going to go for it. It's their last district game.
Mm-hmm. Last time for their seniors to play on their home field.
Yeah, so Hawks are back into Hawk territory at the 47. He's looking to pass. He's got a big rush. And they got him down that time. I don't know why they don't slap for the ball. But needless to say, it's a great play by the Waskom Wildcats. A sack by 11. Max Dakota, 55, Terry Harrison, and 52, Landon
That's going to give
Nolan.
Waskom good field position.
Yeah, and that's about time we got what we were looking for. It took us the 3rd quarter, but like I said, that's only the first possession for the Hawks in the second half. The Wildcats went down and scored on their first possession. Now they're in good scoring position here. Ball's at the 33 of the Hawks.
We got 1 minute and 28 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Waskom up 30-20, and they'll be 1st and 10 in the on the 33-yard line.
So the Wildcats.
All the Waskom coaches are still on the field.
Oh yeah, they're still talking to the officials. That Whitehead, he's getting.
I don't think they liked where the ball was spotted. You think that was it?
I don't know. So now they blew the whistle. Hernandez under center, motion right, Joe Irvin. They pitch it to Joe on a sweep right, led by Bubba on the block. And it's a good pickup. 1st down, Waskom picks up about 11 or 12.
It's a little cooler out now.
Cool down a little bit.
Starting to cool down a little bit. It's dark really early. That makes it, I think that's a little bit of why it makes you feel like it ought to already be cool when it's dark, but it's not.
Joe got right to the edge of the red zone at the 22, 1st and 10, Waskom. Down to a minute left in the 3rd. 30-20, the Waskom Wildcats lead here at Hawkins. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hernandez under center. He gives it to Bubba and pulls it away and follows on a quarterback keeper, and he gets through the middle, goes to the outside, and brought down by the number 8, but not before he gets inside the 10. 1st and goal, Waskom. Ball will be at the 8-yard line. So getting down to the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Clock is ticking, but the clock is just a few minutes ahead of the play clock, so we'll have to get a play off.
Wildcats getting up to the line of scrimmage.
The play clock's ticking.
They're in the flex bone.
5 seconds, 4 seconds. Get the play off.
Chris hands it and pitches it to Joe on the outside. Joe, last week that was a fumble. This week, look, there's a flag. Why is there a flag?
What is that?
Lord. That ref
I don't
over
know.
there,
There was
he don't want to get home tonight.
there was only
Was that one
players
blocker?
over there.
Yeah. So Joe Irwin made it into the end zone. They called a touchdown and a flag. I think they flagged Joe for scoring a touchdown.
Stop it.
Illegal score. Waskom.
I don't know what. It was only them.
Now there was another Wildcat coming over to help block somebody. Yep, they're moving the ball back.
Yeah.
Holding.
I don't know.
He called holding. So now the Wildcats have a first and goal at the 12. We got 4 seconds left. Stops the clock. They're going to start the clock again, and it's going to end the third quarter. This is
I think our coaches are about to have a heart attack out there.
Yeah.
We're going to go into the fourth quarter, folks. Waskom up 30-20.
Five Star Builders, the leader in barn construction and barn dominium construction, garage, storage buildings, all for you the way you want them. We have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we have the qualified men to do the job right for you. Check it out. Call 903-407-7627 to get a qualified representative to come speak to you. That's 407-7627. Go Wildcats!
East Tex Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats.
we're back here in Hawkins, Texas.
Give you some rundown on some other scores. Garrison over Joaquin 21-12. Union Grove over Big Sandy 55-0. Elysian Fields over Halton 24-14. Jefferson over Tatum 42-14. Buckville over Ore City 39-7. Honey Grove over Pewitt 28-8. Marshall dominating over White House at the half 29-0. West Rusk and Arp, tight game there. West Rusk up 15-13. Carthage over Brownsboro 35-0 at half. Timpson over St. Augustine 19-6 at the half. Medina over Elkhart 30-23 at the half. Longview over Roy City 28-17. And Mount Pleasant over Hallsville 44-3.
So the Wildcats come in here at the start of the fourth quarter. They have a first and goal at the 12. Waskom's up 30-20. Hernandez is under center. He's going to take it and turn and give it to Bubba Jones, and he's going to be inside the 5. Second down and goal. Good run by Bubba Jones.
Number 9, Regan Smith. In on the tackle.
Hernandez back under center. 2 receivers right now. No motion.
Oh. Chris Hernandez in for the touchdown with 11 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock in this fourth quarter. The Wildcats go up 36-20 and will set up to kick an extra point.
So that was a 3-yard run by Hernandez.
I think he almost wasn't going to keep it. Do you think? It kind of like he bobbled it.
We do the same reverse pivot handoff, and I think either one you can give it or keep it.
I see our friend Carlos right here in the stands.
So Hernandez will kick the extra point attempt. Now look, the Hawkins wants to talk to the officials.
What do they want to talk about? Look, Jackson Hicks is going to go over and discuss it.
Yeah, he's helping them. Well, Chris came over here. He's the kicker.
We got some hands in the camera.
Chris told Jackson, hey, hold him up a minute. I got to go get a drink.
You discuss that with him. I'll go over here.
Yeah. So Jackson got the coach off the field, and now he's getting the block set so he can call for the snap. And
We'll have to ask
down.
him after the game what that was all about.
And Chris comes back on and makes the
Extra point is good. That'll bring the score Waskom 37, Hawkins 20.
All right, folks, we're getting down to the
I'm going to have lots of questions at the end of this game.
Yeah, I wonder if we can go get that custard. Go through Longview. I wonder if that'd be open. That's not the questions you were looking at, huh?
No, but I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll answer that for you. Yeah, we can do that.
I said 50 to 20. I think I'm going to project. I think it's going to be more like 40.
Well, we probably should have called TK.
Oh, yeah, TK
Hamilton last week was just 1 point off of his score prediction.
He said 35-21. It was 36-21, right?
Or 34 and 30.
Yeah,
35.
Whatever it was, TK was 1 point off.
Yeah. We should have called him up and got his prediction.
We'll have to do that for the playoffs. So number 8 and number 1 are back there to receive the kick for Hawkins. Well, I just saw one of our players go out and give number 8's flag back to him.
His towel.
Yes, I'm sorry, his towel.
This ain't flag football, Woody.
Well, I thought that was pretty good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
So Hernandez getting his team ready here on special teams. You heard the fans, and Chris is kicking it deep. It's going to be fielded at the 7. Number 1's coming up the middle. It's going to go right. And he's going to be stopped at the 25. So 1st and 10, Hawkins at their 25-yard line. What you thinking?
Well, I just keep getting people's heads. The stands, the press box is just right at the stand level. It's not lifted up, so it's very nice. Nice to have even a press box like this over in a visitor section.
Oh yeah.
But I keep videoing people's heads or their phones as they're videoing. Sorry, folks. I'm trying not to get you.
Well, most people aren't seeing it tonight, so they won't catch
They
it.
won't know. If they were here, they don't have any reason to watch it
It
live.
would just be the fans that like to catch it afterwards. Maybe the players. Number 7 looking to catch the snap. Roll out left. He's got a lot of players here with 8's a rush, and then he's going to get sacked. The Wildcats defense looking good here in the second half.
Are they picking it up?
Tay Harrison, number 55 on the sack.
Picking it up a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I think Hawkins is about ready for that 5th quarter. They got one going on tonight.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. It means they have an active church with an active youth group.
I think their church runs the concession, at least for the night, because I asked them for the password for the Wi-Fi, and she goes, oh, I don't know, we're just here with the church.
Well, that's nice. They're in there working. They're probably
Yeah, doing their
workers from the
concessions,
church.
too.
Yeah.
Hawkins is in the shotgun, number 7. Going to take the snap. He rolls out. He pitches it now on an option, and
He got the pitch off. He was getting
he's breaking a lot of tackles.
Got the pitch off, and
He's doing a bunch of spins.
and that dude, he fought for those yards.
Yeah, so he did get positive yardage. He got the yards they lost.
We got people laid out all over the field. Our people, their people.
Yeah, but he's going to bring up a 3rd. I think he picked up 1 or 2. It'll be a 3rd down and 8 for the Hawks. Wildcats.
We got 10 minutes and 21 seconds left on the clock in the 4th quarter of football. Waskom up 37-20.
Well, the Hawks are over in a huddle on the numbers with their coach. Wildcat defense, they did a little switching. They got Jamal Buff in that corner on the left. Davion, his brother's on the right corner. Jaden Miner is covering the receiver in the slot. Number 15 and number 23, Montez, they're covering those trips on the left. 7 takes the snap. He's running towards the trips. Getting rushed by DJ. Throws off a short pass to number 9. And he's right at the first down marker. He's going to get the first down.
This has been a wild game.
Wild-looking game. So it'll be 1st and 10 Hawks. They're going to be at the Hawks 38-yard line. 7 will break the huddle. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's going to roll right. He's getting a big rush. He evades the
Man, he
blitz.
did a good
He
job
overthrows his
evading.
receiver.
He did a good job evading those guys.
Yeah. So it's 2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 38. So let's see who's getting back there. Wildcats are getting back there, putting the rush on number 7. Here's that number 3 that ran down Bubba. He's a receiver right here on the left side.
Was it 3 or 8?
3.
Oh, okay.
7's in the shotgun. 2 receivers out wide on each side. He's looking left. He throws a short. Ooh. That was hit by Landon Nolan at the line. He was trying to get it over to that number 3 also. So good defense there by the Wildcats.
Bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
With 9 minutes left to play in the ball game.
Wildcats trying to get a stop here on 3rd and 10. The ball now is at the 38 of the Hawks. Trips left, 1 receiver right. Number 7 has a halfback on his right side. He's going to take a 2-step block. He's sacked. He had nowhere to go that time.
I'm not sure he even
Wesley Dees, 9, and Tay Harrison. I think Dees is blitzing out of that linebacker position. And Tay's been back there a lot tonight off that defensive end. So it's 4th down.
4th and 10.
No, it's 4th and
4th and 20.
4th and 20 at the Hawk 28-yard line.
So they will punt.
Well, it don't look like he set the punt. But that is somebody besides 7, though, isn't it? He's just not deep. He's like a 7-yard drop. Oh, and he overdoes it. Come on, where you at, Wildcats?
We had that happen to us.
All right. Good tackle by Tay Harrison, 55. Number 8 was only like a 7-yard drop, and he's tall. He plays 6'3".
Tall. So Waskom will get the ball on the Hawks, what is that, 20-yard line?
Let's see.
15.
Yep, I believe you're right at the 15. 8 minutes left.
Looks like they're going to set it on the 16-yard line. So Waskom has the ball on the Hawkins 16-yard line with 8 minutes left to play.
They're up 37-20. And so far, we've had a shutout on defense. We'll see what happens. Thinking about that custard. All right, here comes the Wildcats offense. Hernandez. Who's that?
They're going to get himself off the field.
They're going to call a penalty.
Oh, timeout.
Yeah, so they didn't get a penalty.
Yeah, so timeout Waskom with 8 minutes left to play.
All right, we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
East Texas Telephone Cooperative is a proud sponsor of all things Waskom Wildcats, academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. East Texas Telephone commends the hard work and dedication put forth by all students, faculty, staff, and administration. It is through hard work and sacrifice that winners emerge. Best of luck from East Texas Telephone, servicing the telecommunications needs of rural East Texas since 1952. Go Waskom Wildcats!
All right, back here at Hawkins, Texas, Hawkins ISD. And the Waskom Wildcats pulled ahead 37-20. 8 minutes left in the game. Waskom's defense made some adjustments and stopped the Hawks from scoring in the second half. Hernandez under center, motion left. Montez Thompson, he fakes the pitch and rolls out right.
Right in the
Irvin.
hands of Joe Irvin and just dropped. Perfect. That was a pretty play.
Yeah, so bring up a second down. Maybe I ought to just give it to that pitch, that slot man this time, because
Or Bubba Jones.
is he? Yep, Bubba's out there. They know whoever right here, 15-yard, 16-yard line. Second down and 10 at the 16. 7 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. Clock stop on the incompletion. The Wildcats in a tight flex ball. They give it to Bubba up the middle. Where's Bubba at? Oh, look, they're blocking downfield. That's good blocks downfield.
Tackle made by number 6, Rainier Crouch.
It's going to pick up 4 on the play.
I saw something today that reminded me when our son was playing in his senior year. You know, this is senior night for them. We're going to be in the playoffs at least one game, so we know we have one more. But you know, when you're a senior and you play football, this is it. Like, when you're through, you're not going to suit up again. You're not, you know, you play. What we got?
They hand off to Bubba again.
You play baseball, you might pick up and play softball. There's sports that you'll play afterwards. As an adult, you can if you want to. But footballs are not one of them. You're never going to put those pads and that helmet on and suit up and play in this way unless you're going to college to play ball.
Yeah.
Which, you know, most people, majority of kids aren't. That's a small percentage. So
6 minutes, 53 seconds. 4th down and 2. So Waskom has the ball at the Hawks 8-yard line. 4th and 2. Flex bone formation. Hernandez under center. Motion left. Oh, and they pitch it to Joe Irvin, and Joe's going to get into the end zone. Man, that's a good pitch. Because they got Bubba and Chris. And Chris got it out to Joe Irvin.
I can't see that corner end zone from here, but that's a Wildcat touchdown.
So the run option there, number 10 in for the score on an 8-yard score. Or they're taking some time there. Did he get in the end zone? Did they put it in?
They haven't put it up, but I think he did. I thought I saw them signal touchdown.
Yeah, 43's on the board. This is taking some time to put it up there.
Yeah. And Waskom was set up to kick the extra point.
Well, we may get to the 50. Chris Hernandez will attempt the extra point. Jackson Hicks, number 1, is the holder. It's a good snap. And the kick is through the uprights. What's that score?
So it'll be 44-20.
Waskom up over the Hawks. We'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Hey Wildcat fans, this is Josh Manus of the Manus Law Firm in Waskom. I'm proud to support our hometown team, and I hope you'll join me in rooting for the Wildcats to have another great season. If you've been injured in an accident as the result of someone else's negligence, your top priority should be healing physically and emotionally, not struggling financially. Since 2004, we've helped hundreds of East Texans receive full compensation for their injuries. Call us today at 903-407-8455. Visit us on the web at joshmanus.com.
This is
Back here in Hawkins, Texas, the Wildcats, the whole team, the coach has called the whole team into the huddle before this kickoff. And the officials are trying to get them out to the field of play.
They'll call a flag on us.
Coach has called an all-team meeting.
Yeah. We got 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to play in this football game. Waskom up 44-20.
And now the Wildcats come out of the team meeting to kick off to the Hawkins Hawks.
What you think he told them?
He said, we got one more spell, we're going home, boys.
He said, finish strong.
He said, run it up there.
No.
Gotta finish strong, boys. Chris Hernandez out there to kick off. I see a lot of the players, they're getting into the band
Yeah,
tonight.
he's kind of getting into that band music.
Yeah, I saw another one over here.
The head bob.
Good kick by Hernandez, a high kick. He's going to be free. He's going to be fumbled up to 7. Picked up by number 1. He's coming left. Met by a Wildcat immediately. And that was a flag from way back. That was Caden Irvin, number 17, on a great special play.
Number 4
Special teams play.
was in there on that play.
17 was the first one there, but 4 came and helped him. What was the flag for?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
He was way back here, so I don't know what happened. I was looking down here where the ball was.
That's that stand-up guy.
Oh, holding against,
Hawks. We will have...
I think he just said, did he just say holding Team Black?
I don't know. He must be a basketball coach. He likes to say black and red, black and white. Look, that's him moving back.
Man.
So 5 minutes, 20 seconds. The Hawks. Look, they're running the clock now, Joey. What's up with that? Come on, Hawks.
They stopped it now.
As soon as we started looking at it, they stopped it. 44-20. Wildcats are up over Hawkins.
Hawkins has the ball on their own 7-yard line, 1st and 10, with 5 minutes left to play.
Seven is at the 1-yard line in the shotgun. He's going to motion the receiver over, and he's going to throw it back to him on the screen to number 8. Breaks a tackle, and then he's going to get tackled there. Get past the 10.
They'll make it up to around 13-yard line.
So we'll be at the 13-yard line. 2nd down and 5. Under 5 minutes to go. 44-20, Wildcats are up. Hawkins looking to get down to get one more score. Number 7's in the shotgun. He's going to motion receiver back, and that's number 8, and they counter left, and number 2 is tackled right after the handoff by
number 11.
Maddox to Cody. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 at the 13.
All right for that bomb.
If they throw that up again, that's big. Might as well just try to get you a 1st down here and punt it to the Wildcats.
No, they can throw
The
it up.
Wildcats got a lot of switches on defense. Hopefully they get their
They can throw it up and
assignments.
get that flag.
Oh, we missed that assignment. Oh, I'm going to get the 1st down, I believe. Yep, 1st and 10.
That is enough for Hawkins.
So Hawkins will have the ball at the 19, 1st and 10. In the shotgun, number 7. Going to have trips left, one receiver right. Motions a halfback over behind the trips for a screen. He comes up behind them. Oh, and he gets out of the edge, and he's going to outrun everybody, number 2.
Look at him, he is fast.
He is fast.
What about that?
Montez caught him at the 2 or the 1?
I thought it was a touchdown. He didn't make it?
No, he didn't make it.
I
Montez
can't see
ran
that
it.
in. So
Yeah.
they ran him down, was that like 98 yards? Or how far was that? What were they on?
They were on the 13 or 15.
Well, let me tell you what, that was a fast little booger.
So they stopped him at the 2.
Great job by that player. If we had a roster, we'd call his name.
Well, they're ready to put one over here. Hawkins ISD. No, they got the refrigerator back there. Number 77 taking the snap. Number 77 does a sidestep, and he's into the end zone. I bet he's a senior. What do you bet?
Probably so, and that's good for him. Congratulations.
2 minutes, 32 seconds. Big 77. Gets in for the score. good sportsmanship out
Is he
there.
the center?
I don't think he's the center, but he was a captain, so I'm certain he's a senior. They put him back there at quarterback.
I know. That's why I thought maybe they switched him.
No, he's not the center. And he took the snap, and someone
he's
come in
left.
at his feet, and he sidestepped him, tiptoed into the end zone. Number 7 set for 2, or going for 2. Takes the snap, he rolls right. Looks like he's going to run pass option, and he gets it in the back of the end zone, incomplete. So
That'll bring the score of 44-26. Waskom on top with 2.5 minutes left to play.
all right, we'll be right back with some more Waskom Wildcat football.
Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. I love to coach. I've coached. When I see kids that I coached in 5th, 6th, 7-year-old, flag football, basketball, baseball, when you see these kids get into high school and they're playing varsity sports and they're flourishing, and then they graduate, and then, you just see them around town. You see them at Walmart, and they come up, man, and they give you a hug, and they tell you what's going on with their lives. That's the real reward. This is Pat Moore, General Manager of Marshall Ford Maverick Chevrolet, and we're beyond excited to support the Waskom Wildcats this year. It sounds so cliche, but our children are the future, and if we can invest in activities for children, then that's only going to make them, better quality candidates when they get into the workforce. It's going to teach them the lessons that athletics, that music, that theater, that fine arts, all these things teach kids that there's a reward for doing your best. There's a reward for putting in hard work.
All right, we're back here at Hawkins ISD. Waskom's up over the Hawks, 44-26. The Hawks just scored. Like they got a play for one of their linemen, senior lineman 77, got in the end zone on a 1-yard quarterback sneak.
Set up by a huge run by, what was that, number 2?
Number 2. So it's 2 minutes, 32 seconds. See if the Hawks, they were going for an onside kick, Julie.
I think they are, and they had a good looking one earlier.
Number 16 is their kicker. And it takes no bounce. And
we covered that.
Yeah, good cover.
Number 8.
Bryce Cody.
Covered that. And the Wildcats will have the ball, 1st and 10. Just on their side of the 50-yard line.
Yeah. So let's see what the Wildcats come out here and do. They run a few plays or just try to end the game. Hawks are going for an onside. The clock is ticking. Man, that's just crazy. I understand, but you just run a score and now you're going to run the clock. And the Wildcats don't even know the clock's running.
Now the White Hat's telling them to stop the clock.
That's ridiculous.
Now they're calling us the 2-minute timeout.
This has been the craziest officiated game I've seen this season. But I think that's some home cooking over there. They're ready to end the game. They're ready to go home.
Now they moved it from 1:59 back to 2.
Yeah, for 2-2. And the Wildcats are taking their time, too.
This is interesting. I'm not sure that poor White Hat, he just looks like he's barely getting around.
Yeah. So, folks, we were unable to stream our game on Waskom Football Live tonight. Only had it on the call here at KMHT. And we will go into the playoffs next week. And if you're not familiar with Texas UIL playoffs, everything runs through their network, the NFHS network. So you got to buy a subscription. So we're able to get awarded video privileges. That's where it'll be broadcasted through. It will not come through the YouTube page. Now, if we're not able to get video broadcast, we'll bring always on KMHT. Chris Hernandez, Ian Looper's out there at quarterback. Hands it off to the fullback. He's going to pick up 2 yards. So Ian Looper, number 12, is out leading the Wildcat offense. Hand it off to Wesley Dees, number 9. And if we're just over the radio, we will stream our radio broadcast for those of you that cannot get out to the games or cannot get onto the NFHS.
Yeah, so we're always able to do radio, but video is, we have to be awarded to do it, and then like I said, we have to be able to have
Just
the
like I
internet
just
to do
explained.
it. Yeah.
Not the internet, they got to go through NFHS.
Yeah, but we still have to have a.
Yeah, but they still have to
Somebody
pay to go get it, is what I'm saying. You don't have to pay during the season.
No.
But for Texas UIL rules, you have to pay their network, no matter if you have Wi-Fi or not, to get the broadcast. And that's always been for Texas football. It wasn't until COVID where you could even stream the video games outside radio broadcasts. Looper under center, hands off to his fullback. And he's going to get a good push. Wesley Dees, number 9, is going to pick up 6 or 7 that time. He's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Wildcats.
A minute and 44 seconds now left on the clock.
Ball spotted at the 46-yard line of Hawkins. Did Hawkins take a timeout? I think Hawkins took a timeout.
Must have, because they got 0 timeouts now up on the board.
I think they're thinking they're going to get the ball back.
Well, they might. This is 3rd down and 4. Let's see what happens. I don't want them to get the ball back, but they might.
They might get it back. So the Wildcats in a tight flex ball formation. Ian Looper's under center. Motion right. And they pitch it to Davion Buffin, the motion man, and Davion's going to, oh, look at this.
Stepped out of bounds just right outside the.
I thought
he did pick up the 1st down.
He must have stepped out of bounds, right?
Yeah. They're saying he did. I thought he stayed in, but he must have hit the right there.
So a good pickup by Davion Buffin. So the Wildcats keep possession, and now they'll probably try to run the clock out.
Got a minute, 23 seconds left. Well, they may try to score.
Yeah, they got all their backs in. They got Caden Irving, a receiver, 17 on the left. Julius Ross, number 5, receiver on the right. And they're in victory formation.
They're shaking hands out
there.
there.
They're in victory formation. So Looper's going to take a knee here. And they had Jaden Miner, number 15. And
we got
Davion Buffin.
A minute, they're going to.
Or the slots.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to do a couple more snaps here. Or maybe one more.
Yeah, one more snap.
Because of where the play clock is to the clock.
So the Wildcats are going to end up with a victory here. Their last district game, 44-26 over the Hawkins Hawks. And I believe all the other games are finishing the way they were supposed to. So with a 3-way tie between Waskom, EF, and Beckville.
Waskom will go in as the 2nd seed.
That's the projected way, and so that lines us up to play Cooper in round 1, playing Cooper. And if that is the case, then we're looking at playing Cooper in Mineola next weekend.
Be watching social media on the Wildcat, Waskom High School, Waskom ISD pages, athletic pages, and they'll give you all the details for that. And we'll catch you at KMHT, the Sports Beat of East Texas, and Wildcat playoff football.
So the Waskom Wildcats leave out victorious tonight, and for Michael and Julie, we're signing out tonight. We'll be on the call next week, hopefully winning in the first round of the playoffs. So go Waskom Wildcats. Good night.